Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about candle sequence and how the actual market information forms. Okay. So firstly, how to be reading your candles. So your candles shouldn't be viewed independently. So the way you should view your candles is from a time context, a price context, and then you can use order flow on top of that. Now, reading a lower time fractal without understanding the higher time fractal, such as reading your daily candle without understanding the weekly, or reading a weekly without understanding your monthly, you're just reading partial information. You have to understand the full candle and the full fractalization to get the entire story of what the market's telling you.
Yep.
Okay, so sequence. So understanding candle sequence is how the actual information travels throughout the candle. So when you have candle sequence and you understand candle sequence and you understand the sequence of your weekly, your monthly, down to your daily, that's how you can understand the full picture and sort out what's noise for you, what you're not going to trade, and what's the highest probability fractals and what time you should be trading in.
Yep.
So this comes down to two main things. Firstly, understand your higher fractal, understand its sequence, understand different time shifts so we have. Examples are yearly time shift. And understand the change in liquidity that happens at those times.
Yeah. So the behavior is the key at those points, right? The behavior of what is happening at those key time shifts, at those key levels, is the key point of what we look for as an edge, right? To not just to understand the behavior everywhere, right? Once again, this is understanding, behavior at those key time shifts, not just behavior, week 1, week 2, week 3. But again, just to understand how it's behaving from week 1, which again is your open of your monthly, right? So that is your whole start. That's what sets up the whole monthly candle. And most people, they just jump the gun. When they start, oh, yep, new month, new week, let's go. Let's make some money. 90% of the time, they get wrecked. Why? Because, again, they don't understand that's the monthly open. They're just trading, oh, yep, right on the Monday. And again, even Monday of the first week, that's now the weekly open, right? So this is the fractal that I'm talking about, right? And then right on that Monday, fresh, boom, you come, and it's week 1, and it's fresh Monday off a new monthly open, you're most likely going to get cooked, right? And that's not because you're strategy failed. It's because, again, comes down to understanding time fractal. You know when to sit out. Like, I know that's the time, again, not to sit to do anything from my understanding of time, right? That's, again, monthly open, weekly open, daily open, all at the same time. Why would you want to make an idea from that point? You don't even have data to even work with. Correct?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think we have a really good example of this, Jay.
Yep.
So let me actually just remove everything that we have here. Actually,
Yeah, I also have it up on my chart too. So after you show it, I'll have it on my example. Yeah, after you show it though.
Yeah. So this is example that we have. So Jade actually called out Wednesday, the third 6 candle. He's talking about the third 90, how we should be watching this exact time fractal. It's one of the most important ones that we had the time that we were in, right? And he called this, I think, a week before too. I don't remember exactly how many days, but he said, guys, watch this. This is very important. So, guys, let's just firstly zoom out and really understand what's happening here, right? So, firstly, we were at a special time zone. That's the most important thing. Firstly, it starts with time. Secondly, let's go into understand what's happening from an order flow perspective, right? So, we're inside this imbalance that we had from this volume profile, right? Up on the daily. Again, we have that imbalance.
Yeah, that low
On the daily,
lower one node right there, perfectly lining.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have our GP from this range as well. So we're within our GP. That's another thing you could use. Coming down to the 6 hour, you get the most important thing is, hey, let's understand the weekly sequence and our monthly sequence. Well, if we just pull out from, let's say, the start of Tuesday, right? Clearly, this is doing open high, right?
Yep. Monday, Tuesday.
If you hop on, you
guys can see how the Monday is sideways, right? That's your open of the week, quite literally.
Yeah.
Right. Monday sideways and Tuesday peaks up to your range imbalance. So again, just to understand that we're on the third fractal of the month, but again, even inside of that third fractal of the month, what are we even doing? Same fractal, right? Inside of that week, we're opening the week. That's your Monday range, right? And then Tuesday comes, takes that Monday out, right? Boom, takes that Monday high out, and then comes right into those, imbalances that we have marked out, right? Come straight to it, right on Tuesday. So that's your open high of the weekly fractal on a week 3 of the monthly fractal. So it's lining perfectly now, right into Wednesday. So that's third fractal, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at the monthly fractal. Week 1, week 2, right on week 3. So again, on the third fractal. So this is what I mean by overlapping time fractals, that you can spot it down all the way, narrow it down to your smallest time frame. Right? And then it gives you that tick entry right on the third 6, right? Right on the third 6 off the third 90. It gives you that peak right on Wednesday, and then boom, taps right in there. So zoom in, even more, bro. Go to like 23 minutes. Like right as it's shifting that time, like down to the minute, like look, like show that. Like not just to the, to the tick coming into those levels. What is that? Like it's coming right into that level, right on where? Right inside of your third 6 fractal, right?
Literally, yeah. 6. So let me pull out this real quick.
Yep. And you guys
can see
right on the time fractal. It's taken out exactly, bro. Look,
6, no gap up.
Down to the 6.
Close, we get an open high.
Yep. And that's it. And again, it gives you another entry off the next day, third 6. You guys can see the lower high entry here. Yep. Right on the third 6. Yeah. And then you guys can see when they sin. Yeah. And no, you can look. No, just go back, bro. Go zoom back in, bro. Zoom back in. Go back to the 23 minutes. Go back to the 23 minutes, bro.
This looks easier.
Your thing's fried up, buddy.
It's just like how this plays.
But yeah, but either way, right off that third 90, bro, it just hits, and then boom, right off the third fractal of the month, right into the Tuesday, Wednesday. So again, those are all overlapping time fractals, right?
Right. And man, like even on top of that, like even just from a confluence level, right? Like if we hop on 6, right? Look where we are. Like, firstly, when we are is the most important, but also where we are, right? Like, what's the location? What's the price behavior? What's all of that doing? We're within our 3 standard deviation. We're within our 3 VWAP deviation, the yearly start. Like, that's just giving you more hints towards, hey, what bias am I supposed to be having here? No?
Yep.
I think that was a pretty good example.
Yes, sir. It was a perfect example of the most recent, higher time frame time shift. But again, you guys have your lower time frame time shift every day, right? That's there all the time. Like I teach that every day, but on your lower time frame, right, guys? Look, these are your lower time frame shifts. But even today, that was the third 6, third 90 right here. And you guys can see this is the most recent play, but that was just today off the third 90. So even smaller fractals, right? Third 90. Right? These are the key points of time that I'm watching. And you guys see the volatility of those key points that I'm watching. I'm always watching those volatility points at those key points of the time. And if there's no volume, if there's no imbalances on these days, I don't even trade it. Because again, I understand it's generating liquidity. I'm not trying to be the one that gets taken out. Understanding this. If you understand this and you still do it, then you have, you have issues. But if you don't understand it and you do it, but now you can mitigate some of those mistakes that you guys are making or might have been making, right? Simple things. Just watch those time fractals. Even on a daily basis, I'm always watching these little time shifts. But again, to understand your higher time shift, right, can get you those bigger plays, right? Understanding these bigger swing points. And again, always comes with time. And just like what we just showed you guys, right? Right into the week 3, right into the Wednesday, right into the third 6, the third 90, it gives you that perfect top entry. and it's showing you something, and it's at the, weekly VWAP like he showed you, and it's on the volume profile, the imbalance range, everything. It's showing you a lot of things at these points, not just the time, but again, what's the price behavior at those time? Where is it? It's at the key level, right? So everything is checking off now, right? In my list, I'm watching the time, I'm watching the location, and I'm watching the behavior all at those points. So I hope this is a very clear example for you guys.
I think that was a really good example that we had on hand. Most recent.
Any of you guys have any questions, just let us know. And we drop a lot of free sauce like this, so make sure to give us a follow and give us a like. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.